Hello everybody, the iLord Root here, and today we are going to take a look at the recently released Project Highrise. This is a Soma Sim game, not unlike SimTower, and I do have to admit I've been stoked about this game for at least a couple of months. I will definitely put a link down in the description. It's looks like it's worth the money, but I'm just doing a first playthrough of it. I learned about it incidentally through Alvok and Pinstar, and I may link them as well. They've got some pretty interesting things going on, but we're just going to go with a new game here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and name this something. I guess we'll call this the Tower which the children of men builded. Of course, referring to the Tower of Babel, because I think I might want to go ahead and build this thing as high as we can. At least as high as the zoning will allow us. There is zoning, as far as I understand, that requires us to maintain a certain size. So let's go ahead. We are now generating this. I'm going to pause the game. And first thing I've noticed here is there doesn't seem to be a hotkey for zooming in and out, which is rather unfortunate, but this is the entire size of our lot here. And what we're going to need to do is we are going to need to make this place attractive for people to move into. Ah yes, it's the numpad keys to zoom in. I'll have to remember that. Now, one of the things we want to do early on is we want to go ahead and deal with our contracts. These are kind of like the grants in Prison Architect. We have proof of contract or proof of concept already signed. We need 1,000 revenue. And basic offices, we want 16 of them. I'm going to sign that contract. And now we have an extra 500 here to work with. Well, we need to begin thinking about how we're going to handle this. And I could expand this out to be one floor. It wouldn't be much of a tower, really. But I think instead what we will do is we will put a staircase close by. And we'll do something kind of like this here. First of all this is free here. It costs 10 per day to operate that. Why don't we instead, though, add another floor here? And let's throw in some staircases while we're at it. Now, the nice thing about these guys is that they don't really seem to mind too much. I'll expand that out just a little bit more. Actually, no, what we will do is, I wonder if we get money back for this. No, we don't. Maybe not the smartest idea, but I do happen to want the wiring closets here. There we go. We'll have one here and one here. And we should begin expanding as soon as possible. This is going to be offices. And these are 4x4, so that's going to be... Oh, that has to be done. Let's plan this out, then. We have 4 here, so that's 1, 2, 3. We could maybe fit... If we expand this another 4, we could maybe fit a new thing over here if we want to. I don't know quite how to get rid of that. I guess we gotta bulldoze it. And we can go ahead and get people moving in. So we'll let that happen here. And in fact, I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. You only have 2 speeds here. And these guys are already slacking off. Apparently... There we go. You guys just continue to build that, please. And, take care of it. Now, most people would probably go ahead and put elevators in at this point. I don't strictly think they're necessary. At least not yet. So these guys are going to continue building their things. We are going to have 1, 2, 3, and we can't place it down here. I think they build in the order that you plop things down, it looks like. Which means we're going to have to be careful about that. Let's see what these people want. They are going to want, I guess accounting offices here. You want courier things here. Insurance. You need an electrical line. We can do that. Because you won't require much else, actually. And we'll put in more electricity along the way. So we will come down over here like that. They will get this built for us. And, find somebody who does not want copy services. That's pretty much everybody. So we're going to have to put in, for now, copying. And, that hopefully will be somewhere around here. Services, there we go. Copying services, where are you? 300 a month, or 300 a day. We'll just throw you down here for now. And, you can continue that. You can get that built. I guess they don't have to build the, lines here. I think everybody should be okay with that. And we're just going to take it slow here. So, we'll move in there. We do have to be careful here. 95, you'll move in as well. Gonna take all of the high-paying tenants here, which I really should be paying attention to. And note it does cost money for them to move in. This is already occupied. But what? That was not in the plan. Oh. Oh, they already built that. Okay, very well. Some amount of money for y'all to play with, then. You could start working on this tower here. And, we'll get you going. Additionally, we will get you building here another story, so we can easily expand. These guys, too, what's nice about them is they don't seem to mind the issues with food. They don't mind the smell, that is to say. And, food does create smells, from what I've been able to see from other people's streams. So here we are. Let's just create another couple of stories here. I wonder if we can just do the whole lot here. We need y'all to connect into something, it looks like. Well, that'll be fine. We can get that taken care of immediately. Yeah, I've been doing recording on RimWorld, and in fact, I'm about 10 episodes ahead. I record these things in bulk. And if I do a series on this, which is very likely, I will probably do the same. But for now, I'm not too worried about that. Let's just get in a couple of wiring closets here. For now, I think I just want to get all of this ready for whatever it will be worth. Alright, you guys continue to build, please. So far, people are moving in. You can see that they will immediately say things like this. They've got satisfaction. They're going to say, I'm having a good day. I'm glad. It's good for you to have a good day. We are slightly in the red, it looks like. We're making less than 90 cents or 190 bucks per day. You guys just continue that. What else do these guys want? The accountants probably do want a lot. And, we'll have to deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and extend things out down here a little bit. Because I'm expecting they will require services of some kind. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the offices can come down here. So y'all please continue to build that. We might also consider maybe putting down small. Oh, those are studio apartments. How about small dining establishments? 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a high traffic area down here, so I don't think they will complain too much. And those are free to plot, by the way. So our tower is already taking shape. Let's see. We can put another small office in, I think. And as long as they're not complaining, I'm not complaining either. I guess, we'll just do this. There's another trick here as well, which is that you don't have to run lines over all of the spaces of the building. It just has to connect. And that saves a small amount of money when you do that. Okay, you guys, what do you require? 90, you need electric lines and high traffic areas. Okay, burger joint. You will do that. Hopefully, you won't complain too much when we do this. And, you will continue working. Ed, all these people are coming to work. I bet you they're not happy now. They are probably a bit unhappy, to tell you the truth. I would be if I were going to work like this. But that's okay. Let's get some more things scheduled up here. In fact, let's see what these guys want. Because, the accounting offices, there's 3 of them. They are going to want a phone line. This guy just wants electrical line, and maybe courier services as well. Well, we can do that. Come in services, please. Courier services. You're going to go down here eventually. You're not going to be happy with me until that little bit is built. But maybe y'all can build that. And we're building it just for you. I guess you're repairing things. Or you're finishing off that staircase. And they're going to get themselves a small bite to eat, it looks like. We will have to see how their profits are. So we've almost, we've got one more floor of these to build them. We will have completed our contracts. And that will be the way things are. Hey, honey. So there we go. We are building our services down here. They have decided they are going to start at the very end, unfortunately. But, hey, babe. But they have, decided they are going to, wait around a bit. There we go. We can pop in those courier services now. Now, these guys are happy. Or it's not the courier, is it? Yeah, it is the courier services, I think, that they want. Global tax services. We have, the copy center, so this must be the courier services that they want. No demand. Well, there will be. They are also going to want telephone lines, which I will put down now. What do they need? We can't function without an electrical line. Well, you sure can't, can you? Cash flow is a bit problematic. Well, we will throw down a wiring center, then. Get these guys going. Now you can function. Let's see what their thoughts are. If we can. Statistics, there. They are satisfied with that. We'll go with more accounting. Need a greater variety of food court restaurants. Well, we can take care of that. We will go with easy original rolls. They will probably be lacking in power. And fast sushi. That's an interesting idea if I've ever heard of it. But that'll be okay. For now, we're doing just fine. Let's see, what are we spending on this? 350 per day. We are a little bit in the black, or in the red here. Insurance offices. You can move in. You can move in too. We'll just wait for that one here. Legal offices, what do you require? A phone line and an electrical line. We can give you a phone line, but I'll want you to have that phone line. We'll just come out all the way out here then. And you need the phone line at least. Let's see, anybody else need the phone line? You just need an electrical line. We'll go for there. What else do we have in the way of legal offices? We'll go with 115. Okay. Let's see if that is helping us any. What do you need now? Not enough electrical transformers. We've got 16 demand. Well, we need to fix that, don't we? Now, here's a trick that I've learned from watching other people. We've got the small size here, this medium size, and this big size. These guys cost a lot in terms of upkeep. And so we want to be careful with them. And likewise, I want to be careful with all of this here. We'll just get all of this stuff built. We'll get our final floor here. By the way, this isn't profit that we have to make. We just reached 1 prestige. Oh, excellent. Prestige is a good thing to have because it means that certain buildings will otherwise not be able to do anything. Do we have any more food court restaurants? I'm not going to put out an ad yet. You need... We'll take the 95. Sure. In fact, maybe now might be a good time for us to work that out. We need to not go so crazy with the building, though. We have... Wait, do we have... Those are tax. Insurance agent's office. Law. And law, maybe? How'd we end up with so much insurance? They're satisfied, at least. I think we accidentally made this insurance. We sure did. You need a phone line and a phone line. We could move to a victim that is dangerous. 220, yeah. So lower our prestige a little bit. But that's going to be okay. Because once... Oh, they gotta deconstruct that. 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. Yeah, I guess I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Yeah, this is the point where it is getting to be... Oh, you don't have power, I'm sorry. You are... These people will probably complain before too long. What else are you missing? Okay. Oh, it's going up because, what is their main complaint here? Can't I see it? Mooncash Coffee. That is grand. I want the extended details, though. Well, that's no good. Having people move out does, lower prestige. I think it's every 10 people that either move out or are evicted will complain. So we did waste a fair amount of money there. Insurance offices. Legal offices we are good at. You guys continue to work, please. Creative offices. We need a greater variety of cafes. Oh, that's a wee bit of a shame. We can make that happen, fortunately, but, we will have to be careful. One... I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. How close are we to the edge? That's about as far out as we can build right now. We'll let them continue their thing here. I thought we had gotten all the accountants, but we don't. Proof of concept. There we go. We have spent a fair amount of money, and there's fireworks going on. Let's get incremental income. I think incremental income we can do. Gives us a little money up front. Now, we're an accountant. Everybody, I think, is going to need phone lines here. Why don't we get the offices built here while we're at it? Okay. You guys can move in. 130 and 130, please. One more accountant should do it for that particular thing. But we need cafes down here. We'll need them soon. Also, one thing that I sort of want to do, I don't know what it takes right now for us to be able to view the stats. Again, I haven't even done the tutorial. I've seen people do it, but yeah, I'm only operating off of what I've seen so far. But I think we can get a lot of things going. In fact, let's do some planning on our end. We might go ahead and get small apartments going. I think that would be a worthwhile thing to do. And for that to happen, we are going to want maybe I think it's 5x5 is the small apartment. Let's see. 6. We need 6 items here, 6 cells for the apartment. So let's see, there's 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. We'll get you guys going, and we will get the rent coming in as early as possible. Now, nice thing is that some of these people will not complain about the smells so much. And that's actually pretty good news for us. Because when they do complain about the smells, they tend to not want to live there. Now we'll get cafes going. One cafe... You need water. Ah. Well, so much for that. No phone lines. This is actually going to be pretty bad. We need to take care of the phone lines immediately. I'm just gonna run it out here. I ran it just a little bit too far. These guys apparently don't need phone lines, though. And you would think lawyers would. But as it turns out, they do not. Okay, don't move out. I put the phones in. There, you are feeling better about yourself. Please don't go. I can't bear to see you leave. Okay, very good. We could start getting other sorts of rent here. The tiny studio apartments. Now, these guys I think will require trash. You expect trash bins on the same floor and water. Well, we know what that means. Let's just look at our services here. We have handyman services. I don't want that yet. Why don't we get trash services? Maybe. If we can find that. Maybe that is under the utilities? There we go. Trash. Let's see, what does it take? We need one more down here for us to take advantage of the trash. And that'll be a rather important thing for us. So why don't we? Trash, and they want water. So, I'm beginning to think before too long we might want to put in an elevator or two. Let's see, walls. You build a wall for us, please. And do we have any more tenants that want to move in? Food court restaurants. Okay. You've got the money. 0 accounting offices, 1 legal office. They don't want us yet. And that makes me sad. Because I'm not really in the mood to have these ungrateful people tell me they don't want to move in. But we are going to have to start worrying about the water situation pretty soon. And I think what we'll do for now, we'll go with something temporary, because we're sort of at the edge here. And these guys here will want their water. We are turning a profit. We can't... What do you mean they can't get to where they need to go? That most certainly is attached to stairs. Oh, you're just saying that it's possible that they may not be able to destinate... Oh. That happens, I suppose. At least we are turning a minor profit here. Now. Let's see. Budget overview. Tenant listing. Budget details. Tenant overview. Infrastructure. Prestige rating. I wonder if there is a way. Oh, we've got prestige or influence now. Not much we can really do about that, I think, until we get 10 prestige. Need to build a lobbyist office. very well. I don't really mind that, actually. I think that'll be just fine. The lobbyist will help us in so many ways. But we do need to get water down here. And, oh, we're turning a profit. That's 250 per day, though. I don't want necessarily to spend... We are turning a profit. 554 a day, okay. Water is something that we can afford. And in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and build one here. And we are going to build a temporary plumbing closet. As a result, that means we can start taking in the cafe. At least for now. Once we get more people doing their thing, we will be able to get the cafes coming in. You can have water. I don't mind you having water. Let's see, what's this? Quick rolls, sushi. Your regular customers are going elsewhere. Well, I apologize for that, but your regular customers are not quite doing it for me. We need to run electricity out here too. We're gonna need more, I'm sure. The interface is kind of fidgety, but we'll put up with it. 1, 2, and 3. That leaves 2 here, in case we need to put a garbage can on this level. And maybe we'll build it out some more, because they do need other utilities here. Maybe trash. Collection rooms. We'll go ahead and gather the trash down here. And we'll go ahead, I think, given the fact that we do have room for a water closet, which they don't need. I'm gonna go ahead and run the water over here. And back around here. There we go. And you just need 2 more for what you're wanting to do here. Why don't we get a wall built here? And we're getting lots of other things going on here. That way we can build a trash receptacle. Oh, you need gas. You can't... Oh, no, you have water. Should have water. Okay, well, we don't want you to be angry with us. We have definitely observed what it means for people to be angry. And that simply will not do. Why don't we get trash in here now? In fact, I'm kind of curious what it'll be like if we don't have trash. And I'm thinking too, might be a good idea for us to go ahead and get the elevators going. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. Elevators, I think, take this out. Now think one elevator. I may soon regret this decision. The elevator is 50 per day, 300. Yeah, we'll get you up here. We'll go ahead, we'll take this. It'll reduce our travel time just a little bit. Let's see. What do we got here? We have the elevators. That one has to go too if we're going to build this. Cable elevators. And there we go. We are down to, you guys stop taking breaks, please. I want you to continue building this. Probably should have built it during the night. And I wonder if this was a mistake on my part. I guess nobody will know, but it does actually make things a lot faster for them. That means we can get the water up here. It also means, given that this is 14 out here, we have room for... I'm going to leave this out here. I'm going to have an auxiliary stairway, maybe. Let's see if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these will be stairwells. Just so that these guys can move about. And I want this because if things break down, I want to have some alternate way for them to get about. We may be able to later do something about that. But for now, it would seem to me that the best thing to do, I guess first of all, we still need accounting. We're still making some amount of money here. Let's put down a trash can and get this going here. We'll go with a basic studio apartment. We're going to have trash on the same floor. And we're going to get some rent in. And hopefully these guys do now want to move in. Prestige of at least 1. Yeah, we'll go with it. So we'll have 1 here. 175 is good. I do like that. 1 and 1, and we are just waiting for that accounting office. Which may never come, to be honest. But make sure that all these guys are powered before we instantly irritate them. And that they are provided with phone lines. And that means the creative guys are going to be bringing in tons of rent now. No, wait, you can't function without an electrical line. Okay. I guess I never did run that. Y'all can have that then. And there we go. People can come and live, and then if they want to go to work, these people are moderately happy. I think that that's fine. These guys too, they can act as a buffer if they want. We will slowly build up prestige. But we've gotten $93. So we are going to have to. Oh no, no power. No power. 250. We may want to take out a loan. Let's see. Did take out a loan. Which one is the best one to take out? We definitely want more room for expansion. This is 2,000, so that will reduce our income a little. I think we'll want the community bank loan for the next 20 turns. We will want to make at least that much. So we're not quite in the money yet. But with that having been said, these people are relatively happy with what we've given them. You are missing power. I think I'm just going to go ahead. And the upkeep for that, probably 750 per day. Yeah, it's 200 more. You are angry for what reason? You did not turn a profit. You're considering moving out. We're gaining more regular customers. Hopefully this means that you are not moving out. I just don't understand why you're so irritated. There you go. Quit being so angry and love me. If your landlord ever uses that to keep you, then it's probably not such a good thing. Okay. We probably will need a plumbing closet here. I'm just going to put these up here for now. Redundancy, I don't think is something that you need with these guys, but you never know. You are still angry. Why? Oh, you're just brooding over nothing. You know what? We'll pay the 75. And we are making 6,000 in revenues, which I reckon must mean that our rent income is almost there. You go ahead and you do your thing. We have 4 tenants. 140 sounds great. You will help pay for all sorts of things. In fact, I think that will pretty much do it for them once they move in, and we can get another grant. But yeah, I think with that, oh, look at that, the fireworks have happened. With that, I think I will leave it there for today. I will maybe make a series out of this before too long, but I guess before we do go, I do want to maybe do something here. I think more people needed will maybe be our next contract. We're pretty close to that. But until then, this has been Thy Lord Root, and I will see you later.